What is going on, everyone? Shake and Bake 2355 here. Welcome back to the Jacksonville Jaguars franchise. Here in Week 8, it is bye-week time here in our first season. We come into it sitting at 2-5 on the year, having won 2 in a row after losing our first 5 games of the season. And I wanted this year to do kind of like updates throughout the season, maybe like every 3 or 4 weeks, probably every 4 weeks. But as you can tell, we got behind on the series. We're only in the first season, and it's January. So this year, I'm just going to do one this week at the bye week. And then moving forward, we'll do kind of like 3 or 4 a year, just to go more in depth with the series. So let's take a look at the standings. Titans lead the way in our division at 5-2. Texans are 2-4. We are tied with the Colts 2-5, having just beat them in a thriller with a fourth quarter comeback by Blake Bortles. So it's still a winnable division for us. We just got to kind of get on a roll here. Take a look at the rest of the NFL. Bengals, who are our next opponent, lead the way at 5-1 in the AFC North. Patriots 6-1 in the AFC East. No surprise there. And Chargers leading the West at 5-2. Chiefs right behind them with the Raiders as well at 4-3. And then over to the NFC North, Vikings 3-1, Bears 3-4, Packers 2-4-1, Lions 2-4. That's a four-way, basically almost a four-way tie there. Falcons 5-1, Saints right behind them in the South. Over to the NFC West, Cowboys I think are the only undefeated team remaining at 6-0. Oh, never mind. Seahawks are 6-0 as well. So there's 2 undefeated teams remaining in the NFL. Here at our bye week. Take a look at the stats. Blake Bortles having a bad year. 1,500 yards, 8 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. Completion percentage at only 52%. Chris Ivory, however, leading the way, 450 yards on the ground, 3 touchdowns. Fournette out with that shoulder injury, only 233 yards, 1 score. Blake Bortles has 2 rushing touchdowns. He had those on our first win of the season. Receiving, Allen Robinson, 37 receptions, 613 yards, 3 touchdowns. Lewis, 186 yards. Marquise Lee, 2 touchdowns, 282. Allen Hurns, 265 and a score. Spread the ball around pretty good between those top 3 guys. But of course, Allen Robinson is our number 1 guy, and that's why he leads the way. In terms of sacks allowed, Jeremy Parnell's given up 8. Linder 5. Rookie Cam Robinson only 3, so good to see that. Chris Reed 2. Alma May 2. We just re-signed Alma May. And Genesee doesn't play much, but still only 1 in 147 downs played. Looking at total team tackles, Paul Posluszny leads the way, followed by Telvin Smith and Barry Church. Tayshaun Gibson, Jalen Ramsey round out the top 5 there. We go down through the list. On to sacks for us. And Calais Campbell and Ngoke lead the way with 8 apiece. Malik Jackson 6. Avery Jones has 4. Telvin Smith 3.5. The captain of our defense, Telvin Smith, 3.5 sacks. On to interceptions. Jalen Ramsey leads the team with 2. Church plus Lusney, Jack have 1. So we only have 5 team interceptions. About halfway through, we got to try to increase that number a little bit. Miles Jack, Telvin Smith, 2 forced fumbles apiece. And then about 5 or 6 guys with 1. And then on to defensive touchdowns. Jalen Ramsey has that pick 6, and Barry Church, the fumble recovery for a touchdown in our first win of the season. On to the NFL leaders now. Aaron Rodgers leads the way in passing, followed by Tom Brady, Andrew Luck, Eli Manning. Alex Smith up there. Tom Brady, 25 touchdowns. Rodgers 18, Ryan 18, Wilson has 17, Breeze 16, Prescott 15, Alex Smith, 14. Alex Smith having a very good 2017 season for the Chiefs. And Blake Bortles leads the NFL in interceptions with 17. 4 more than Eli Manning and Derek Carr. Andrew Luck has 12, and then a few guys tied with 3. On to rushing yards. Bell leads the way, 806 yards. Murray, 686. Johnson, Blunt, and McCoy right off the top 5. DeMarco Murray already 13 rushing touchdowns on the season. That's ridiculous. Bell, Sproles. Darren Sproles with 9 rushing touchdowns. Adrian Peterson as well. On to the receptions. Jordy Nelson leads the NFL at 50. Followed by Chris Hogan, having a pretty good year there. Nelson also leads the NFL in receiving yards at 650. Golden Tate and Keenan Allen right behind him. Antonio Brown, Allen Robinson in the top 5 at 613 yards. That's good to see. Anytime you see one of our guys in the top 5 in the NFL, of course, besides the interception there. Golden Tate leads the NFL 107 yards a game. Robinson is 5th, though, at 87.6. And receiving touchdowns, Gronk has 9. Bunch of guys with 7. Michael Thomas, Jeff Janis. On to the defense. NFL and tackles, Var Bowen with 78. Rookie Jared Davis at 61. I don't think it shows our defensive stats because if you look at sacks, it says Montrevious Adams leads the NFL with 7.5. But we had 2 guys on our team that have 8. So I don't know why they're not showing our defensive stats. Madden logic, who knows. Darrelle Revis leads the NFL with 5 interceptions. Remember, he had 3 against us to get to the 5. So he hasn't had one in quite a while. And then a bunch of guys with 3. On to the injury report. Leonard Fournette says he's going to miss 3 weeks. That's counting this week's bye week. So he's going to miss 2 more games. So we'll have him back soon, though. But Chris Ivory's killing it for us anyway. That's going to do it, though, for today's bye week video / league recap. Next week, we host the 6-1 Cincinnati Bengals as they went on to win that last game in our bye week. Here in week 9, we are grinding. We are almost done, guys. Well, not almost done, but we're about halfway there on the first year. So excited. Can't wait to get to the draft and rebuild this team. If you guys want to enjoy the video, please do leave a like down below. Be sure to subscribe for more. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Till next time, peace.